Welcome. If this video found you today, perhaps you were searching for something more than motivation. Perhaps you were searching for hope. Life has a way of testing every one of us. There are mornings when getting out of bed feels like a victory. There are nights when our minds refuse to be quiet. There are seasons when we wonder if anyone truly understands what we are carrying. If that's where you are today, know that you are not alone. Across the world, millions of people wake up carrying burdens that cannot be seen. Some carry disappointment. Some carry loneliness. Some carry fear about tomorrow. Yet every sunrise quietly reminds us of one beautiful truth: a new beginning is always possible. The teachings of Jesus have inspired generations to choose love over hatred, forgiveness over resentment, and hope over despair. Whether life feels peaceful or uncertain today, those values still have the power to transform hearts. Take a slow breath. Allow yourself to be present. For the next few moments, release the pressure to have every answer. You do not need to solve your entire future today. You only need enough courage to take the next step. Hope grows one decision at a time. Kindness grows one action at a time. Peace grows one quiet moment at a time. Perhaps someone disappointed you. Perhaps life didn't unfold the way you expected. Perhaps you've prayed for opportunities that have not yet arrived. Even so, your story is not finished. Every difficult chapter has the potential to shape wisdom, compassion, and resilience. The strongest people are rarely those who never struggled. They are the ones who kept choosing goodness even while facing hardship. Think about the people who changed your life. Maybe it wasn't because they were famous. Maybe it was because they listened, because they encouraged you, because they believed in you when you struggled to believe in yourself. That kind of influence cannot always be measured, but it can change a life forever. Today, you have the opportunity to become that person for someone else. Offer patience instead of anger. Speak encouragement instead of criticism. Choose gratitude instead of constant comparison. Small choices repeated every day create extraordinary lives. You may not control every circumstance, but you can choose your response. You can choose compassion. You can choose humility. You can choose hope. No matter how dark yesterday seemed, today offers another chance to begin again. Walk forward with courage. Let your words heal rather than hurt. Let your actions reflect kindness. Let your heart remain open to peace. One faithful step today may become the beginning of a completely different tomorrow. As this journey continues, stay with us. The best chapters of your story may still be waiting just ahead. Take another deep breath. As you continue listening, remember one simple truth: every great journey is made one step at a time. No one reaches the mountaintop in a single moment. Every meaningful achievement begins with ordinary days filled with quiet perseverance. Perhaps today feels ordinary. Perhaps nothing exciting seems to be happening. Do not underestimate these moments. The strongest foundations are built where no one is watching. Character grows in the quiet. Patience grows while we wait. Compassion grows when we choose kindness, even after disappointment. Life will always offer reasons to become discouraged. Unexpected setbacks, broken plans, missed opportunities, difficult conversations. But life also offers something else: another sunrise, another chance, another opportunity to choose hope. You cannot always control what happens around you, but you can control the spirit you bring into every situation. Imagine becoming the person who brings peace into every room, the person who listens before speaking, the person who forgives instead of holding on to bitterness, the person who encourages when others criticize. The world needs more people like that, and perhaps that person can be you. Never believe that your kindness is wasted. A smile may seem small, a thoughtful message may seem ordinary, a helping hand may go unnoticed, but small acts of goodness often create lasting change. Someone may remember your encouragement for years. Someone may find hope because you chose compassion. Never underestimate the quiet influence of a generous heart. When fear whispers that you are not enough, answer it with courage. When comparison steals your joy, choose gratitude. When uncertainty fills your mind, Focus on the good you can do today. One step, one decision, one act of love. That is how extraordinary lives are built. Remember, storms do not last forever. Even the darkest night eventually gives way to morning, and every sunrise reminds us that hope is stronger than yesterday's disappointments. Walk into this day with confidence. Carry peace in your heart. Speak words that lift others. Choose patience over frustration. Choose love over anger. Choose gratitude over complaint. One day you will look back and realize that the difficult road became the path that made you stronger, wiser, and more compassionate. Keep moving forward. The light still shines, and your greatest days may still be ahead. There may be days when your heart feels tired, days when your prayers seem to echo in silence, days when you wonder if anyone notices the battles you fight inside. If today is one of those days, don't lose hope. Some of the most beautiful chapters of life begin after the hardest seasons. A flower does not bloom the day it is planted. A tree does not become strong in a single storm. Everything meaningful grows with time. The same is true for you. Every challenge is shaping something inside your heart. Every disappointment is teaching wisdom. Every difficult moment is building strength that cannot be taken away. So don't measure your life only by today's circumstances. Look at how far you've already come. Think about every obstacle you once believed you could never overcome. Yet here you are, still standing, still growing, still believing. That alone is something to be thankful for. The values taught by Jesus remind us to love generously, forgive freely, and care for others with compassion. These choices are not always easy, but they are powerful. Forgiveness frees the heart. Kindness heals wounds. Love brings light into places where fear once lived. Today, choose to become a source of encouragement. Call someone who feels lonely. Help someone without expecting anything in return. Speak words that bring hope instead of criticism. The world changes one heart at a time, and every act of goodness matters. Do not compare your journey with someone else's. Everyone walks a different path. Some climb mountains. Some cross valleys. Some move quickly. Others move slowly. But every faithful step has value. If progress feels slow, keep going. If the road feels difficult, keep going. If no one seems to notice your efforts, keep going. Because character is built in the quiet moments. One day you will look back and realize that the season you wanted to escape became the season that prepared you for something greater. So lift your eyes. Take another step. Believe that brighter days are possible. Carry peace into every conversation. Carry gratitude into every morning. Carry kindness into every relationship. And never stop believing that even a small light can brighten the darkest night. Your story is not over. The light still shines, and the best is yet to come. Sometimes life feels like a storm that refuses to end. The winds of uncertainty grow stronger. The waves of disappointment become higher, and your heart quietly asks, will things ever get better? If you have ever asked that question, you are not alone. Every person faces seasons that test their courage. But remember this, storms do not last forever. Clouds eventually move. Night eventually gives way to morning. And hope has a remarkable way of returning when we least expect it. Take a moment to slow down. Breathe deeply. Notice the gift of this moment. You are here. You are still moving forward. You are still capable of choosing kindness. Sometimes we spend so much time worrying about tomorrow that we miss today's blessings, the warmth of sunlight, the voice of someone who loves you, a quiet morning, a second chance. These simple gifts remind us that life is filled with beauty, even during difficult seasons. The teachings of Jesus encourage us to love our neighbors, forgive generously, and care for those who are hurting. When we live out those values, we become a source of hope for others. You may never know how much your kindness means. One encouraging conversation can change someone's entire day. One act of generosity can restore someone's hope. One moment of patience can heal a relationship. Never believe that goodness is too small to matter. The greatest changes often begin with the smallest choices. As you continue your journey, choose to protect your peace. Do not allow bitterness to take root. Do not allow fear to control your future. Instead, fill your heart with gratitude. Choose words that encourage. Choose actions that bring healing. Choose a life that reflects compassion. There will always be challenges ahead, but there will also always be opportunities to grow. Every sunrise reminds us that yesterday does not have the final word. Every new day is another invitation to become wiser, kinder, and stronger. Walk forward with confidence. Carry hope wherever you go. Be the person who brings light into dark places. Be the person who listens before judging. Be the person who lifts others instead of tearing them down. Because in the end, the greatest legacy is not measured by success alone. It is measured by the love we shared, the hope we inspired, the kindness we gave, and the lives we touched. Keep walking, keep believing, keep choosing hope. The light still shines, and your brightest days may be closer than you think. Have you ever wondered if your life truly makes a difference? Maybe you've looked at others and thought they were stronger, more successful, or more gifted than you. But comparison has a way of hiding the unique purpose that already exists within your own life. Every person has a different journey. Every person carries different gifts. And every act of kindness has the power to leave a lasting mark. You don't have to be famous to inspire someone. You don't need thousands of followers to change a life. Sometimes the greatest impact comes from the smallest moments. A smile offered to a stranger. A phone call to someone who feels forgotten. A word of encouragement spoken at just the right time. These moments may seem ordinary, but they are never meaningless. The teachings of Jesus have inspired people for generations to care for the poor, comfort the hurting, forgive those who have wronged them, and love their neighbors. Those values are just as powerful today. Imagine what would happen if every person decided to become a source of hope. Imagine if kindness became our first response. Imagine if forgiveness replaced resentment. Imagine if compassion became stronger than criticism. The world would begin to change, one heart at a time. And that change can begin with you. You may never know whose life is waiting for your encouragement. Someone may be carrying silent pain. Someone may be fighting a battle they haven't told anyone about. Someone may simply need one reminder that they are not alone. Your words matter. Your actions matter. Your presence matters. Never underestimate the quiet power of simply showing up with love. As you continue through this day, make one decision. Choose to become a light wherever you go. When others complain, be thankful. When others criticize, encourage. When others become impatient, show grace. When others lose hope, offer peace. The strongest people are not always the loudest. Often they are the ones who quietly keep choosing goodness day after day. Life will always include challenges. But challenges cannot stop a heart that continues to love. Every sunrise is another reminder that yesterday is gone. Today is a fresh beginning. Today is another opportunity to grow. Another opportunity to forgive. Another opportunity to serve. Another opportunity to bring hope into someone's life. Walk confidently. Live with humility. Love generously. And remember, even the smallest candle can brighten a dark room. The light still shines. And your life has the power to help someone else find their way. As we come to the end of this journey together, take one more deep breath. Think about everything we've reflected on today. Hope, kindness, forgiveness, compassion, gratitude. These are not just beautiful ideas. They are choices that can shape the way we live every single day. Life may not always become easier. There will still be unexpected challenges. There will still be moments of uncertainty. But you do not have to face them with fear alone. Every sunrise reminds us that darkness never lasts forever. Every new day is another opportunity to begin again. If yesterday was difficult, today can become the first step toward healing. If you have made mistakes, today is another opportunity to grow. If you have lost hope, today is another opportunity to believe that brighter days are still ahead. The teachings of Jesus have inspired millions of people across generations to choose love over hatred, forgiveness over resentment, and compassion over judgment. Imagine what the world would look like if each of us practiced those values every day. One kind word, one helping hand, one act of generosity, one moment of forgiveness. Small choices create lasting change. Never believe that your life is too ordinary to make a difference. Someone may find hope because of your encouragement. Someone may smile because of your kindness. Someone may keep going because you chose to care. That is a beautiful legacy. So as you leave this video today, walk with confidence, speak with kindness, forgive freely, love generously, be patient with yourself, be compassionate toward others, and never stop believing that your best days may still be ahead. No matter where you are in your journey, there is always hope. There is always another sunrise. There is always another opportunity to become a light in someone's life. Thank you for spending this time with us. If this message encouraged your heart, please take a moment to like this video. It helps this message reach more people who may need hope today. If you enjoy faith-inspired motivational content like this, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new video. Before you go, leave one word in the comments that describes what you're praying or hoping for today. Hope, peace, strength, faith, love, or healing. Your comment may encourage someone else who reads it. Thank you for watching. May your heart be filled with peace, your life with kindness, and your days with hope. God bless you, and we'll see you in the next video. Take a quiet moment and look back on your journey. Think about the obstacles you once believed would stop you forever. Think about the days when your strength felt almost gone. Yet somehow, you kept moving. Maybe not quickly, maybe not perfectly, but you kept moving. That is courage. Many people believe courage means never feeling afraid. But real courage is choosing to move forward even when fear is present. It is believing that tomorrow can be better, even when today feels difficult. Life will not always explain why certain things happen. Some questions remain unanswered. Some dreams take longer than expected. Some doors close before new ones open. But every season can teach us something valuable. Waiting can teach patience. Disappointment can teach resilience. Success can teach gratitude. And serving others can teach us what truly matters. The teachings of Jesus continue to inspire people around the world to care for others, forgive generously, and love with humility. When we live out those values, we become a source of hope in a world that often feels divided. Ask yourself today, who can I encourage? Who needs a kind word? Who needs someone to simply listen? Never underestimate the impact of being present for another person. Sometimes the greatest gift you can give is your time, your attention, your compassion, your willingness to care. As you continue your own journey, don't allow comparison to steal your peace. Your path is unique. Your timing is unique. Your purpose is unique. Keep growing at your own pace. Celebrate every small victory, every healthy habit, every act of kindness, every decision to keep believing. These are the moments that quietly shape a meaningful life. Remember, light does not compete with darkness. It simply shines. In the same way, you do not need to compete with others. Simply become the best version of yourself. Live honestly. Speak gently. Forgive freely. Help generously. And keep your heart open to hope. One day you may discover that the difficult road you feared most became the very road that made you stronger, wiser, and more compassionate. Keep taking one faithful step at a time. The journey is not over. Your purpose is still unfolding. The light still shines, and beautiful days are still waiting ahead. Choose hope every day. As we continue this journey together, remember one simple truth. Every new day is a gift. Not because every day is easy, but because every day gives us another opportunity to become a better version of ourselves. Some mornings begin with joy. Others begin with uncertainty. Some days bring unexpected blessings. Others bring challenges we never saw coming. Yet no matter what today holds, you still have a choice. you can choose gratitude. You can choose kindness. You can choose hope. These choices may seem small, but over time they shape the direction of your life. Think about the people who have inspired you the most. They were probably not remembered because they had perfect lives. They were remembered because they loved generously. They forgave sincerely. They listened patiently. They encouraged others when it mattered most. The teachings of Jesus continue to inspire millions of people to live with compassion, humility, mercy, and love. Those values remain powerful in every generation. Imagine how different the world would be if every conversation included more patience, if every disagreement included more understanding, if every family shared more forgiveness, if every community chose compassion over judgment. Real change begins with ordinary people making extraordinary choices, and that journey begins in the heart. Do not let yesterday's mistakes convince you that tomorrow cannot be different. Every sunrise is a reminder that new beginnings are possible. Every breath is another opportunity to grow. Every challenge is another chance to develop wisdom and strength. If someone has hurt you, do not allow bitterness to become your identity. If you have experienced disappointment, do not allow it to steal your hope. Instead, allow every difficult season to deepen your compassion for others. Some of the kindest people are those who have experienced pain. Some of the strongest people are those who have learned to keep going despite uncertainty. And some of the brightest lights are those who chose hope during their darkest nights. As you continue walking forward, keep your heart open. Notice the beauty around you. A quiet sunrise, a gentle breeze, a kind smile, a sincere conversation. These simple moments remind us that goodness is still present in the world. You do not have to change everything today. Simply choose one act of kindness, one word of encouragement, one moment of gratitude, one step forward. Those small decisions become the foundation of a meaningful life. So walk into today with confidence. Carry peace wherever you go. Share kindness without expecting anything in return. Encourage someone who feels discouraged. And remember, hope grows stronger every time it is shared. The light still shines, and your journey is becoming brighter with every step you take. Keep your heart open. There will be moments when life asks more of you than you feel ready to give. Moments when the road feels longer than expected. Moments when the answers you are waiting for seem slow to arrive. During those seasons, do not lose heart. Growth is often quiet. The strongest roots grow where no one can see them. In the same way, your character is being shaped in the unseen moments of life. Every decision to remain kind, every choice to forgive, every effort to encourage someone else. These moments matter. The teachings of Jesus continue to inspire people to respond with mercy, humility, and compassion. Those timeless values have the power to transform families, friendships, and communities. You don't need to change the entire world today. Simply brighten the place where you are. Be the calm voice during conflict. Be the patient listener when someone needs to be heard. Be the person who chooses peace when anger seems easier. These quiet choices become a powerful testimony of hope. When you begin each morning, ask yourself, how can I leave someone better than I found them today? Sometimes the answer is a smile. The light still shines. A life that brings hope. As this journey continues, pause for a moment and reflect on one important question. What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? Most people remember success, but they never forget kindness. Years from now, people may not remember every achievement you accomplished. They may not remember every goal you reached, but they will remember how you treated them. They will remember the peace you brought into difficult moments. They will remember the hope you shared when they needed it most. The teachings of Jesus have inspired countless people to live lives marked by love, compassion, humility, and service. Those values remain just as meaningful today. Imagine waking up each morning with one simple purpose, to leave every person a little more encouraged than you found them, a smile that lifts someone's spirit, a conversation filled with patience, a helping hand offered without expecting recognition. These are the moments that create a meaningful life. Do not wait for the perfect opportunity to do good. Start with today. Start where you are. Start with what you have. One act of generosity can begin a chain of kindness that reaches far beyond what you can see. Never believe that your efforts are unnoticed. Even when no one applauds your kindness, your character continues to grow. Every challenge you overcome makes you stronger. Every disappointment teaches resilience. Every season of waiting develops patience. And every act of compassion shapes the person you are becoming. Life is not a race against other people. It is a journey of becoming more loving, more patient, more humble, and more grateful. When comparison tries to steal your joy, choose gratitude. When fear whispers that you are not enough, choose courage. When disappointment tells you to quit, choose perseverance. One decision at a time, one day at a time. That is how extraordinary lives are built. Look around you today. There is beauty waiting to be noticed. The warmth of the sunrise, the laughter of a child, the comfort of a true friend, the quiet peace found in moments of reflection. These gifts remind us that hope is never far away. As you continue walking forward, let your words bring healing. Let your actions reflect compassion. Let your heart remain open to peace. Because every life has the opportunity to become a light for others. Keep believing, keep serving, keep loving, and never stop choosing hope. The light still shines. And with every step you take, you have the opportunity to make this world a little brighter than it was yesterday. Sometimes it's a conversation. Sometimes it's offering help without expecting recognition. Never believe that small acts of goodness are insignificant. History has been changed by ordinary people who consistently chose compassion. As you continue your journey, remember that your value is not measured by success alone. Your value is also found in your integrity, your honesty, your generosity, your willingness to care. Those qualities never lose their worth. If yesterday brought disappointment, let today bring determination. If yesterday brought fear, let today bring courage. If yesterday brought discouragement, let today bring renewed hope. One step at a time, one day at a time, one kind decision at a time. That is how meaningful lives are built. The future is not written by one difficult moment. It is shaped by the choices you continue making every single day. So keep your heart open, keep your spirit grateful, keep your words gentle, keep your hands ready to help. And keep believing that even the smallest light can guide someone through the darkest night. The light still shines, and the best chapters of your journey may still be waiting just ahead. The light still shines. Never lose hope. As we come closer to the end of this journey together, take a quiet moment to reflect on how far you have come. There were days you thought you wouldn't make it, moments when fear seemed stronger than your courage, times when disappointment made you question your future. Yet here you are, still standing, still learning, still growing. That alone is something to be grateful for. Life may not always follow the plans we create. Sometimes doors close without explanation. Sometimes opportunities arrive later than expected. Sometimes the road becomes longer before it becomes easier. But every season has something to teach us. Waiting teaches patience. Challenges build resilience. Kindness strengthens the heart. And gratitude reminds us that even in difficult times, there is still beauty to be found. The teachings of Jesus have inspired countless people to respond to hardship with compassion, humility, forgiveness, and love. When we choose these values, we become a source of encouragement to those around us. Think about someone who once believed in you. Someone who encouraged you when you needed it most. Their words may have seemed simple, but they changed your direction. Today, you have the opportunity to become that kind of person for someone else. Speak words that heal instead of hurt. Choose peace instead of conflict. Offer forgiveness instead of resentment. Show kindness without expecting recognition. These are the choices that create a meaningful legacy. Remember that success is not measured only by achievements. It is measured by the lives you touch, the hope you share, the compassion you show, the love you give. No act of kindness is ever wasted. No encouraging word is ever meaningless. No generous heart goes unnoticed. Even when the results are invisible today, goodness has a way of growing over time. As tomorrow approaches, walk into it with confidence. Leave yesterday's failures behind. Carry today's lessons with gratitude. Look toward the future with hope. There are still dreams waiting to be discovered. There are still people waiting to be encouraged. There are still opportunities waiting to appear. So keep believing, keep growing, keep serving, keep loving, and keep becoming the kind of person whose presence brings peace wherever you go. No matter what tomorrow brings, remember this: hope is stronger than fear. Love is stronger than hatred. Kindness is stronger than bitterness. And every sunrise is another reminder that new beginnings are always possible. The light still shines, and your greatest chapter may still be waiting just ahead. A new beginning. As we reach the end of this message, remember one important truth. This may be the end of the video, but it is not the end of your story. Tomorrow is a brand new opportunity. A new sunrise. A new beginning. A new chance to become the person you were created to be. No matter what happened yesterday, do not allow it to define tomorrow. Every mistake can become a lesson. Every disappointment can become wisdom. Every challenge can become strength. And every new day can become another opportunity to choose hope. The teachings of Jesus continue to inspire millions of people around the world to live with love, compassion, humility, forgiveness, and peace. When we choose those values, we become a light in a world that desperately needs hope. Imagine the difference one kind word can make. Imagine the healing one act of forgiveness can bring. Imagine the peace that begins when we choose compassion over judgment. The greatest changes rarely begin with crowds. They begin with one heart, one family, one conversation, one act of kindness. And today, that journey can begin with you. As you leave this video, make one simple promise to yourself. Choose hope when fear appears. Choose gratitude when life feels unfair. Choose patience when the road seems long. Choose kindness when the world feels cold. And choose love, even when it is difficult. Those simple choices have the power to transform not only your own life, but also the lives of the people around you. Always remember, you are capable of encouraging someone. You are capable of bringing peace into difficult moments. You are capable of becoming a light in someone's darkest day. Never underestimate the influence of a compassionate heart. Thank you for spending this time with us. If this message encouraged you, please like this video so more people can discover this message of hope. If you enjoy uplifting, Christian-inspired motivational content, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new message. Before you go, leave a comment with one word that describes your prayer or hope today. Hope, peace, faith, strength, healing, love. Your comment may become the encouragement someone else needs today. Thank you for watching. May your heart be filled with peace, your mind with hope, and your days with kindness. Take care of yourself, encourage those around you, and keep moving forward one step at a time. God bless you. We'll see you in the next video.